Hi everybody. Today's pre-letter formation writing tip is to pick your pencil up in whichever hand you usually write with. I'm a righty. If you write with your left hand, that is a-okay. And then you're going to use that free hand. So since I write with my right hand, I use my left hand here. If you hold your pencil in your right hand, you would use in your left hand, you would use your right hand for this. But that opposite hand is just going to hold your paper down for you while you are writing. So I'm going to use that other hand to hold my paper still so it doesn't move around and make my letters all wiggly. Hope that helps. Have a nice time.
All right, guys, our first letter for today is going to be the letter T. So we're going to start by drawing a straight line across the top line here. And then about the middle of that line, we're going to draw a line that goes straight down from top to bottom. Again, always just bumping that bottom line, never crossing it on a capital letter. So here we go together. We're drawing our line across, coming back to the middle, and drawing a line down. And that is our capital letter T. Lowercase letter t is a tall letter as well, so it's going to go top to bottom. So we're going to start with a line straight down from top to bottom line, and then we're going to cross middle, right across that middle line with a short little hash across. So here we go together. Line straight down, top to bottom, not crossing that line, and then a little hash across the middle. Good job, that's the letter T. All right, guys, our next letter is the letter U. So we're just going to start at the top. We're going to draw a straight line down, and as we approach that bottom line, we're going to scoop back up towards the top. So here we go again. We're going to start at the top, draw a straight line down. As we approach that bottom line, turn it around, back up to the top. All right, lowercase letter u is a small letter, so it's going to start under or at the middle line, and it's going to bump between the middle line and the bottom line. So it's going to also start with that curve, same as before. So from the middle line down towards the bottom, as we approach, we curve back up to the middle line, and then we give it a little tail that touches the bottom line. So here we go together. From the middle line down, curve, back up, and a little tail. Those are our letter U's. All right, our next letter is the letter V. So this is similar to a U, but instead of curving once we hit the bottom, we're going to create a pivot point or two straight lines that connect. So there's no curve in a V. So we start at the top line and we're going to come down on an angle to touch the bottom line. And then from that bottom line point, we go back up in the opposite angle to the top line. So see, the difference here is there's no curve in a V. So here we go again together. From the top line down to the bottom on an angle. Just like this, minus that zigzag line I get there from using the pen on the computer screen. So there's no resistance for my computer pen as there would be with a pencil on paper. But here we go again together from the bottom line back up to the top. All right, so a lowercase v is the same as a capital V. It is just smaller. So it's going to bump between the middle and the bottom line. So we go from the middle line down to the bottom line and back up. Same thing. So here we go together. Down and back up. Good job. All right, our last letter for today is the letter W. And it is literally two V's touching each other. So we go from the top line down on an angle to the bottom line, and then we come back up to just that middle line, stop there, and then go back down to the bottom line. And from that bottom line, you're going to go all the way up to the top line. So here we go again. We're going to do this one together. We go down to the bottom line, up towards that middle line on that angle, back down on the angle towards the bottom line, and then up towards the top line, bumping each time. All right, a lowercase w. Again, a very similar letter, just smaller. So we're going between the middle and the bottom lines, sorry. So here we go, starting at that middle line. We're going to come down, up, down, up. That's a W. Now, some people like to round out or U out their W's when they're lowercase, and you can do that. Nothing wrong with that. That would look something like this, just as a rounded bottom instead of those V points. But it still touches at all the same spots. So it's touching 3 times at the middle line and twice on the bottom line. So here we go. We're going to do each one of those lowercase versions together. So we're going to start at the middle line, and we go down to the bottom line, up to the middle line, down to the bottom line, up to the middle line. And now again with the rounded bottom, if that's the way you would like to practice it. We're going to start at the middle line, and as we go down towards the bottom line, we're going to round that U, come back up, touch the middle, down, round that U across that bottom line, and up to the middle. There we go, that's W. Thanks for coming by today.
All right, guys, we're almost done with the alphabet. Thank you so much for watching, and come back tomorrow when we get to finish up our handwriting series. Bye, have a good day.